That's how I'm going to start all of my streams from now on. Just a retching noise for a wretched stream. Hello? How's it going, everyone? Hell yeah, Frostwad, congrats on your 5-stream watch streak. Zio, you could learn a thing or two from Frostwad about the watch streak. Zio, congrats on your 5-stream watch streak. Let's see. Not only did that Pokemon stream earlier suck, but it caused some sounds to not work for me.
Oh, if anyone needs
Can you guys hear this alert?
Angry Dome.
Song request.
Hamilton Alley, holy shit. Thank you for the 30 months. It's a long time. Hamilton Howley, you are entitled to at least one vote. I'm just going to hear it all in my head, because I don't feel like figuring out the actual sound bullshit just yet. You can vote for all of the games on here that don't have a -1 next to them. It is playing on the stream. That's what it looks like in OBS. I just can't hear it. It's some weird... I had to use a different audio interface when I did the Pokemon stream earlier. So it threw everything off. Hello, Yesel NV. Let's see if we can get Dark Souls booted up. Feel free to yell at me if the music's too loud or not loud enough, or... Let's get back to the old Dark Souls randomizer that we started. Yes, I'm exactly that thing that I've never heard of. Those white gates, yes. Yes for yes. FF9, hell yeah. And go ahead and just update that now before I forget. FF9 coming in hot. Elton Howley. Hello, Donnie Moody. Play Blast Chamber? I would play the shit out of Blast Chamber. I feel like that game is very good. I remember none of it. Okay, I can hear Dark Souls. Can you guys hear Dark Souls? I feel like you guys might not be able to hear Dark Souls. So it's gonna be... Now hold on. I can fix this. Hear what now? Is Dark Souls silent? In which case, yes. Steam audio. Hello? There we go. It's in the wrong window. Things are going really well, as always. Steam audio. I'm just adding audio interfaces. Yes, yes. Please capture the Xbox game bar widgets.exe. That is what I'm looking for. Okay. I think this will work. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Can you guys hear that?
We gotta win this!
We gotta win this. It's nice that every time I click out of the fucking window, it stops. Okay, here we go. There we go. I can dial it down a little bit, but it looks like you guys can hear it, I can hear it, everyone can hear it. We are good to go. We You're simply going to go and play. We're going to play the game. Jesus Christ, I feel like that's extra loud. How's it going, y'all? Anytime I do anything... Wait, did I not grab this item? Oh. Did it unrandomize? That doesn't make any sense. What do you think, chat? Should we just re-roll? Should we just do a new randomizer? I mean... Did I ever see the movie Hook? I did not. No, I have not. Let me turn this volume down. It's so goddamn loud in my goddamn face. Alright, I also need to update the health bar significantly. I'm pretty sure I didn't hear this song in Sonic 06 last time. Because this song sounds genuinely insane. So we are at, with Jibbin's resub earlier, and Hamilton Howley's, we are at 217 HP. I saw that, Eric, I saw that. I saw you and MJ beat Simpsons Arcade. Took the equivalent of 100 quarters. That's more money than I could even count. So I feel like the items might not be randomized anymore for some reason, in which case... Does anyone remember what's usually at the end of this hallway? Because I don't. Oh boy. I think we might just need to re-randomize. Yep! 880 is a pretty good damage. Pretty good amount of damage. Woo! Okay, I have a hunch. I need to test out this hunch. I think for whatever reason, the randomizer did not stick from last time, which I don't think makes a whole lot of sense. But the ring being there, I feel like we would have grabbed that item immediately. I'm cheating. I'm cheating the randomizer. Worst case scenario, we just start a new one. I mean, we pretty much got everything that we... Worst case scenario is we play a different game. We play Granny instead. Did he drop anything? No. How's everyone's day going? Is everyone excited for more Pokemon Cycle streams? It's so much fun setting it up and then doing it. And having it affect this stream. That I would love to do it again sometime soon. I feel like there would be a way to set it up so that it wouldn't be the biggest pain in the ass to start up again. Oi. Oh my god, dude, I'm playing like shit. Nice, well he died. At least he died as well. What I'd really like to do is get to Ornstein and Smo. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck this randomizer. Let's just start a new one. Why not? We're just starting a new one. As far as I'm concerned, getting the Purple Coward's Crystal is all I needed. Let's see. Opening it up. Dark Souls item randomizer. Gonna do race mode and all the other good shit. Gonna do... Alright. I guess a better way for me to determine if it was, Yeah, so that's not randomized. Why is that not randomized? Well, at least we determined that it wasn't randomized for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? I see why. I booted up just regular Dark Souls and not the randomizer. That's why. Well, listen, that's fine. We want to start a new one anyway. I think we have no choice because we deleted the, Hell yeah. Dude, I'm nailing it today. Today has been non-stop good. Look at this. Look at my cool little hat. See, we wouldn't have had this hat. Expert gamer. It's my streamer. Wait, does the hat change according to your gender here? Damn, dude. Woke Dark Souls. Dude, the lady gets the much better hat. Look at this fucking lame-ass hat that this guy has to wear. Let's see. Who do we want to start with? This is a pretty good-looking build. Pitchfork. All of these look horrible. I guess we'll do this. We can get some black fire bombs. Dude, the Sonic 06 soundtrack is genuinely insane. It does feel good to play Dark Souls again, though. I will be honest. I need to remember to message Jibbin. Jibbin's got like 3 votes he can throw in. Gonna go ahead and light this. Alright, we're better at this again. It's a shame the game is a busted, unfinished mess. Oh, we got a winged spear? That actually might be pretty good. For now, we'll use the hand axe. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer that Sonic 06 is just so fucking bad. Like, it definitely had potential to not really be that bad. To be a little bit good with it. Dude, look at his haircut. I guess I really don't even need to go this way. I don't think I get anything up here. Yeah, this is like normally where we get the Pyromancer's Glove. Yo, dropping large shards, hell yeah. Nope, not what I meant to do. Yeah, what do you think the first item I'm gonna get is? Lord Vessel, Lord Soul, Crystal? Oh, I don't have the tracker up. I guess I could bring it up. Where is it? It's over here. I'm gonna get the pendant? No way. Soul of a Brave Warrior, we can dupe that. Dude, my muscle memory is real bad. Oh, nice. I can hold this with both hands. I think that'll be better than the hand axe right now. S-Stock is pretty good. Large Soul of a Brave Warrior, alright. We got options. Let's see what this asshole's gotta sell us. Looking real nice. Looking nice with it. Proud Knight, okay. Now. Shit. God damn it. Again, my muscle memory, no good. Now. Soul of Priscilla's really good. Drake Sword, pretty good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Come again.
So now that we have the Soul of Priscilla, we can kind of just do this. Actually, we can just do it from here. Let me move this. Alright. There we go. Some of these glitches you have to like move while doing them, and others you do not want to move while doing them. I don't think he's selling anything where we can get like $9.99 right away, but we definitely want the Drake Sword.
Come again.
Alright, let's level up a bit. We're set on souls for the foreseeable future. We will level up a little bit here. Start with a nice 15 of that, 16. 16 across the board. Alright, let's do all the Firelink checks now. Smo's armor. I do kind of want to try the shitty jump. The Demon Betrayal jump. Oi. Wonder what the strat for it is. It's definitely not that. Seems like that's not really an optimal way to go. Let's check over here. I guess we can go into the graveyard. Pyromancy Flame is really good. That's a potential wrong warp. Soul of Moonlight Butterfly, I don't think that's quite as good as Priscilla, but we might be able to Frampt dupe that, even if we don't have Bottomless Box, to get a whole bunch of souls for 999. Alright, we got some more Humanity, is always good. Dragon Scale. We can dupe that and fully level up the Drake Sword. 2 Dragon Scales, and Seek Guidance, nice. Oh, that's... Oy! What we call a Death Warp. I think there still is an item in there that I gotta get. But I want to grab the chests anyway. I think it's actually faster to go here. You just, like... Alright, lots of souls. These, like, soul items are actually, like, more or less useless. Steel armor. Seek lest. Seek lest. Bearer. Yeah, here's another item. Soul of Manus! Okay, now we're really fucking cooking. How many does that get us? Oh, right, this guy. Okay, 18,000's not that much. Yo, is he gonna parry me? Change to the Drake Sword. We can change to the Drake Sword, and then we can change to the Josh Sword. Yeah, let's just level up our endurance and strength for right now. Dude, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I really want to play Dark Souls 2 again. I've been watching a lot of streamers play it, and I'm like, fuck, man. There's so much of this game I didn't experience. I would really like to play it again. We got the dinghy gloves. Quit playing with your dinghy. Holy shit. We just need to get Fireball, and then we have a way to wrong warp. I should play it again? If it's in the cards, perhaps. There are some Dark Souls 2 stuff in the cards. Right now, I simply have too much shit to do that is owed. I can't just play any game I want, even though I am doing that right now. Kill this rat. We don't have a bow yet, do we? We get a bow, we can start doing move swap right away. No, 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 no. A great axe. I would say it's a pretty good axe. Let's start putting on some armor, actually. A little bit of armor is a little better than nothing. So we're pretty set in terms of being able to buy a bunch of shit. We can buy a whole bunch of shit now. If they made light souls, I think they're too cowardly. Brightness souls. Ooh, Mask of Velka's kind of cool. I am excited that I'll be able to move swap pretty soon. Can't remember if there's an item back in this room. I think I was thinking of this one. Egg vermifuge. Kind of useless. Kill this bozo. See what this guy's got. Yo, Firekeeper's soul, we can actually... Oh, he's fucking stocked, dude. 4 kings, Dark Orb, Dark Silver Tracer. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna dupe the Soul of Manus a couple times so that we can buy 999 of these Johns. Gonna buy all of those. Then it looks like these ones are... Okay, so we're gonna also buy... I mean, I guess we don't really need to do the 256. It just makes the menuing a little easier. So I'll do it. Also going to purchase... 256 of these. Now we are going to go here. We're going to go to drop 256. Did not mean to do that. Let's use the dark sign here. All right. So breaking that box was actually kind of a pain. I would really like to get the Firekeeper's soul, if possible. Breaking that box really kind of sucks. Yeah. Shut up, dude. Okay. So we're going to purchase here. So now we have a ton of Firekeeper's souls as well. Yeah, we got 256 of those. What else do we want to buy? What else do we want 256 of? Well, we want to make... We want to... Okay, so now we want to grab... We want to get the glitched amount. Unlike the Dark Silver Tracer or something. Okay, we're gonna purchase. I guess we can do Havel's leggings.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. I need to learn to do this fast.
Fine.
Let's see. Is what fixed already? I'm gonna say that if it's something Dark Souls glitch related, I am playing Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, and I don't think that they have fixed it. Okay, so let's brightness dupe now. We're gonna go over to shit. There we go. Okay, so now we can fully upgrade our dragon shit. Go ahead and turn that brightness all the way back up. Alright, so that was a... I need to get way better at doing this, like, on the fly. But we should be doing some pretty good damage now. I guess we can try and make our way to Andre. And I guess we could level up Vitality or Endurance. Poison Mist is interesting. Can't see the goddamn screen, dude. I was trying to parry him. I was too indecisive. I can parry him and then just, like, riposte him to death. It is funny that, like, not playing this game for months, pretty humbling coming back to it. Ugh. Ugh. That's right, we can still quit out pretty quick. So we have the Pyromancer's Glove and we have Homeward. And we have some Pyromancies. I don't know which ones would be possible to do the, Oh my fucking god, dude. Fuck off. Camera somehow worse than I remember it. Oh, he staggered me. Surely that'll be worth it. Good, Twin Humanities. All that for Twin Humanities. Alright, we're gonna try the Tauros. Tauros Demon. Actually, let's go this way because we want to get into the house and check this chest as well. Jesus fucking Christ, dude! I guess it probably makes more sense to go the opposite direction. Like, go there first. Go the normal speedrun way instead of trying to drop to that. And if I find a bow, then we're in very good shape. Another seek guidance. This game's trying to tell me something. I need help. This game is really concerned about me. Alright, here we go. Oh good, the dried finger. How helpful. I don't even really want to fight the Titanite lizard. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I surely don't. Fuck off. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done that. Dude, imagine practicing. What? I thought for sure he was dead there. It's the most of that song I've heard, like, ever, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what do you got for me? Yo, getting some homeward bones is actually really sick. I saw I'll change that to a homeward bone. Morningstar and leggings of Artorias. Let's heal here. We don't have a bow, so waiting for this guy would be annoying. We're just gonna wait here. Gonna kick down the ladder. Get 3 Seek guidances and get the true ending. Yeah, now we need lest guidance and bearer guidance. The frames, dude. Should we try and cut his tail? I don't see why not. Other than I could die. It is pretty funny to cut the Hellkite Drake's tail with the Drake sword, though. That actually might be worth it. I think we can homeward wrong warp now. Which is very interesting. We might have to level up attunement a little bit, but I think we can homeward wrong warp. Do we have any shields? I think it's the same animation for the Great Chaos one. I don't know if you can parry that. I guess you probably can. I can definitely parry that one, though. Yo, chat, who's excited about Big Monday? Who's excited about Monday happening again tomorrow? I know I am. Okay, so we'll go and prevent the... You love Monday, Frostwad? I'm gonna love tomorrow's Monday, because it's the only day of work that I have. Then we got days off. Darkmoon Seance Ring. I think that's what actually opens up the Gwendolyn. So we don't even have to glitch into Gwendolyn now. It better be a good question. And then yes, you can ask a good question, but you cannot ask a bad question. Another work week starts tomorrow. Yeah. Frostwad's been forced to take a bunch of her PTO, and I also have PTO I need to take, so we're just taking off most of the week, which would be nice. Alright, let's see what this is. A black cleric robe. Not what I was hoping it would be. More steel leggings. I don't think this is a key item here. I can't remember. Either way, it's not helpful. Getting a greatsword drop is pretty wild. Screwy bullshit with her PTO again. It's gotten even screwier. Zio. Even screwier, even worse somehow. Havel's shield. Chunk. I guess DJ on YouTube didn't have a good question. Because I said he has to ask a good one, and then he's allowed to. Why does that not surprise you? Yeah, they were basically like, hey, you will lose all the PTO time you have if you don't take it all by March. And then in March, mandatory 2-day back in the office. Which is just absolutely insane. I guess we can level up. We can level up this sword all the way. So, yeah, how much time do you have to use before March 1st, before losing it? What you got for me, Andre? Yo, purple coward crystal. Silver pendant's pretty interesting. I do actually want some of these. Blighttown key, I don't think we actually need. Moonlight greatsword. Let's do silver pendant. Buy a bunch of those. A full fucking month. And then they get pissed at her because she's taking time off because they need her. Absolutely wild. I can't believe I still got that dupe. The timing of that dupe was very off, but... Okay, we're gonna just level this up. We'll just get it up to +5. That'll carry us for a little while. And then we won't really have to worry about leveling up strength at all. Just level up our endurance. He said the line, chat! Yeah, I'm gonna level up attunement as well. I just want to try something, actually. I guess we don't have the means to do it, but... Oh, that takes 2. Interesting. Okay. So we would need another ring. But yeah, I guess let's go fight the Gargs. Got my fire bombs here. Could probably dupe those as well. 180 hours. How insane. Ooh, Dust Crown Ring. I think that gives us more attunement, actually. I gotta remember that I'm, like, kind of a glass cannon at the moment. Gold hemmed black skirt. Yeah, like I can one-shot these guys all day. Nice. Hell yes, that worked pretty well. Normally my strat here, I guess depending on my my vitality. Normally my strat there is to kill that guy with fire bombs. But that also kind of worked out. Oh damn, is that a buffed Balder? That I want nothing to do with. I'm not gonna free Lautrec. I don't think anything over there is actually, like, likely to be a key item. We can kind of just focus on key items right now. See if we got it. Oh, I did get it. It didn't cut the tail, though. Interesting. Yo, the tail cut was 6 homeward bones. Let's go. Outstanding. Alright, melting bosses. If I do get this run into Magfast, I want to do the put a hit on NPCs again. I think that was a fun incentive. And it'll be a much longer run. And the merchants and stuff are actually much more useful. I think I can just homeward bone back, actually. I don't really think there's anything I needed to do. Andre doesn't really have anything for us. We did have the Lord Soul at the other merchant, but we kind of don't need Lord Souls because we do have the Purple Coward's Crystal. This game is Dark Souls, and I'm playing a randomizer of it, so all of the items are out of order. Kind of turns it into a scavenger hunt. NPC killing bullshit? Of course. Right, I don't think that item... I don't think that's a key item there. I thought there might be one. But I just wanted to check. I think that's usually like a halberd or something. We can go back to the asylum. Killing Stray might be a pain in the ass, but... when isn't it? Honestly, it probably makes more sense to just go to Quelaag, but... Divine Ember. I think we want to do Quelaag instead. Mainly because if I go back to the asylum, I'm going to want a homeward bone to get out. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hell yeah. Then you leave me no. We are going to... reinforce this. So now this will keep spawning infinitely, or not infinitely, but I think 255 times. So we can just immediately get a fully upgraded Estus. Because it doesn't drop as a stack, but it still does have the value there. If there was one thing you could change about Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls as a series, what would it be? One thing I would change about Dark Souls 1 is just late game. Like, actually have them have the dev time that they needed to make an actually good, fleshed out end game, you know? We can also consume this. We're going to consume this, pick up another one, consume that one. So that way, we'll have 10 humanity to up our resistance. Yeah, change the other Souls games that aren't Dark Souls 2 into Dark Souls 2. I think the game that I have the most critiques of is probably Dark Souls 3. But like all of the stuff that happens in Dark Souls 3 that I wasn't super excited about is like stuff that they kind of changed in Elden Ring. Divine Blessing, okay. Let's check what this item is. I think it's usually transient curses, so it doesn't matter too much, but... Bountiful Sunlight. I do also want to just check this key item over here. Let's dip my toe in here, you know. Probably makes more sense to go here. Ring of the Evil Eye. Yeah, I think that would be one thing I would like to change, is maybe have more stuff like Dark Souls 2 with New Game Plus. Run past 95% of the enemies in Elden Ring too. Certain areas, definitely. There were certain areas that just, like, not worth fighting any of the enemies, which is such a bummer. But Elden Ring gives you a lot more at your disposal to, like, fight enemies like that, you know what I mean? Like, the first time I got to the Halig Tree, my moveset was terrible for it, so I hated it, but then when I went through with the Tifa build, I actually really liked it. Okay, that guy's not attacking me, I don't think. I don't think I've ever heard this guy talk. I am going to buy the Sorcerer's Catalyst from him. Scammed him. You gotta finish the Elden Ring DLC. Same. That is also something that I owe chat. Is the Elden Ring DLC. Actually, I don't need to... I forgot that I, like, have checks here. Ooh, a Titanite slab. Interesting. Huh? Oh, god damn it. Good thing we thought ahead. Let me put those in the hot bar, maybe. Marty McFly and label it Dark Souls 2. Brock, is this real? Yeah, I think there's another check over here. Yeah. The annex key. Okay, now I think we're good to just go into the Quelaag fight. Fucker. You fucker. You fucker. You fucker. Now we're good to get toxic yet again. Trying to slide down, it's not working. Alright, let's go and check the hollow. Let's check the, near the bonfire. Yo, holy shit! What's up, Ska? How's it going? Hello, Daggers Amiibo. That is not what your name is at all. A bimbo. Sorry, my brain is too Nintendo-pilled, I guess. Hello, hello. What's up, Bacon Copter? How's it going? How was your stream, Ska? What were you up to? I'm just back in the Dark Souls rando speedrun grind.
Oh,
holy shit.
She ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to
Thank
be.
you so much for the 3 months. I also can't hear my alerts right now, so I might be talking over it. There might be way too much noise. I did a really dumb stream earlier
The crazy old man
that had my got my sound all out of whack. Games from your debt list? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good getting through my my debt list right now. Today we did the Pokemon Cycle stream earlier. That one's checked off. I'll be doing an art stream. I got a fun idea for an art stream later this week. And yeah, let me know what you want to put your vote towards. We got some more votes for Final Fantasy IX today. What sort of art? I'd say it's non-traditional art and very fitting for this time of year. More FF9? Hell yeah. I'm excited about that one. I haven't played that game in so long. It'll be nice to have something to do on stream that's, like, going to take me a couple of weeks. As one of your favorites? Same. I really like 9. I have not played it in a very long time, though. I don't think I've ever actually beaten it. I got like very deep into it and just never finished it, which is a habit I used to have with games. A purging stone could be helpful. Dude, I love how I'm getting like the original Blighttown experience for some reason. I need to do a lot of shit to fix my computer, I'm pretty sure, but who has the time? Yeah, it's like I'm running this on Xbox, actually. Xbox 360. I'm running this on the original Xbox. The first Xbox, as they call it, the Xbox One. Yeah, this is Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. But Blighttown usually doesn't run this shitty. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Day Zero patch. Yeah, exactly. No, I have wanted to do that. A buddy of mine did that on his stream sometime last year. He's a Dark Souls speedrunner like me. I think he tried speedrunning 1.0 and just saw like what glitches were still available. But apparently Lost Izalith is just unplayable in 1.0. You played DS1 on PC around launch? Day Zero for months because of the games for Windows? Jeez. So I think if you were playing it on PC, it was at least not as bad as the original Dark Souls. Because I forget what version Prepare to Die Edition started with in terms of like Dark Souls as a port. Yeah, the stacking curse. Although I guess if it was games for Windows, it might not have been Prepare to Die Edition. I'm a little rusty on my Dark Souls release history. Dude, we might die to Quelaag again. You had to restart a whole run because of it. I feel like that's a pretty common early Dark Souls playthrough story as well. Okay, we're not getting one shot. At least. That's sick, though. I was very late to playing Dark Souls. I didn't play it until, like, 2017? 2016? It might have been a little earlier than that, but... I could probably stagger lock her. Alright. Yeah, I was doing Dark Souls in real life, going on tour with Hamilton Howley and our bands. Dude, this song is way too good. This song is way better than it deserves to be. Me and Hamilton Howley were both playing our PlayStation Vitas in the van. Oh, do you guys not hear the music? It might be that the game is too... Or did that just disappear? Oh... Yeah, the music I'm listening to is from Sonic 06, but I think the audio source for it disappeared. Oh well. Figure that out later. I'm listening to... Just use your imagination. Yeah, I wonder when that stopped. Ooh, framped. So now we can do... I did not mean to say no, brother. Okay. But I think we can feed him now.
Farewell.
Let's see what we can feed him. But you thought I was just reminiscing on Sonic 06? Yeah, I'm always thinking about Sonic 06. So he, Twin Humanities is kind of a lot. Soul of Manus is actually a lot. Soul of Priscilla. Maybe we just do this. Let's just feed him the Soul of Priscilla.
Farewell.
999 times. And then we should pretty much be set on souls for the rest of the... We don't have the bottomless box, so we won't be able to get, like, the full use out of this, but... What we need to do is go to our 99 wood bolts and get ready to drop them. Okay, and this should do... Let's see our soul count here. Shit, I fucked it up. I forgot that there's 2 menus there. Try that again. Solve my maze. Okay, we're gonna feed item. I don't know if it'll still be on yes or not. Alright, I think we're good on souls now for the rest of the run. Let's just level up a bunch of strength. I think 28 is usually what we want to do. 18. Yeah, it might not be enough. Let's just level up a bunch of endurance. And for good measure, we'll level up some attunement. I think we only need 3 slots. And this, for Zeo, we'll level up some resistance as well. Should we just go for the full int build? I don't even know if we have, Fine, we're good for now. Okay, now we're speedrunning. Now the route comes together. Okay, now let's go to, the Asylum, take down Stray. We're still not... We don't have a whole bunch of damage output because our weapon is not very good. Could still use a better weapon. And if we find a bow, we can do some move swapping, so... But yeah, I'm pretty stoked that actually using like a bunch of these glitches and stuff just makes this way more marathon safe. Still completely dependent on RNG, but... I don't know if we have anything for Snuggly. I guess we don't really have to rest here. That one almost hit me. It'd be nice to find a better weapon. It's wild how many different ways you can, you can, like, dupe in this game. It's so sick. Not the worst damage. Whoa! No fucking way, dude. See, I'm getting too cocky now. I'm just like, I got this. I can face tank all this shit. Damn. I mean, I guess we'll go back and see what that item was. There is a slight chance that that's the Lord Vessel, so I definitely don't want to just be like, ah, fuck it, let's move on. It's good to remain humble. I should have honestly just dumped a bunch of levels into Vitality. I can do it as a showcase, because at a certain point, I don't know what Vitality level it is, but at a certain point, you have more HP than the game can show in the bar. So you'll be taking hits and it'll still look like you're at full HP, even though you're not. I can't believe you guys aren't hearing the Sonic 06 music. If I start crying deeply, it's because of how beautiful this song is. You didn't know that? Yeah, it's a very rare use case. I feel like I didn't know that until, like, early last year. And I speedrun this game. It's just one of those, like, there's so many, like, weird small things that you never really see. Which is why I think this is such a good, I think this is such a good category. Demon's Great Hammer is not bad as a replacement weapon. We can definitely wield it now. If we get a bow, we can move swap it. But yeah, I think this is a really interesting run to try and showcase at a marathon, because there's just so many Dark Souls glitches that, like, don't really have a place in an optimized speedrun. But you can do so much. You're always hearing the Sonic 06 soundtrack. I think that's like a brain disease thing that happened when you got all the achievements in it, right, Zio? I think that's like... There's no help for that, unfortunately. I feel like... Unfixable for sure. I feel like Zio, at some point, is going to influence me to get all of the trophies in Sonic 06 on stream. Zio, if I ever become a full-time streamer, which is to say, never, I will do that. Staring into the abyss. I mean, I've done some pretty dumb shit that's akin to staring into the abyss. The void beckons. I don't know, I mean, me giving the fair lady 60,000 humanity is a pretty insane thing. More large shards. Large Marge. A piss. Ah, fucking goddammit. I think I'm on the bottom. That's alright, though. Why we named our file Expert Gamer. I knew that cycle was bad. Oh, we might just be dead? Yeah. Speedrun this game, by the way. It is wild how seriously, I know you guys can't hear it, but it's wild how seriously Sonic 06 takes itself. Wait, I wonder if I do this. Can you guys hear this? I just paused it. Let me see. Does not look like it. Yeah, that... Doing, like, application, audio capture on OBS. Maybe I just need to upgrade OBS. I'm just terrified to. But that shit is so bad. Like, oh, there was a slight change. Pretty big looking item over there. Alright, not what I was hoping for. I guess we can do this. God damn it. There's no way to do this where it's not awkward. I guess I could use my shield. Come on, dude, break the fucking wall. Why is it not working? Wonder if it's like a certain attack that he does. There we go. I wonder, I might actually have been able to use the Drake sword to knock him into it. Like this. Yeah, I should probably learn the specifics of that. Yo, it's Small Hood Logan, dude. I think we did level up intelligence quite a bit, right? Well, we do have the sorcerer's catalyst, right? Like, in theory, we can start using sorcery, I think. What spells do we have? We don't really have any good spells, but if we find good spells, I think it was a dark orb. I think I did find dark orb at a shop somewhere. And that's the shop that also has the the amazing seek guidance spell, true. Okay, I had a feeling we would be able to face tank that. It's crazy how bad the Drake sword is. Honestly, using the winged spear might be better at this point. Nice try, Eric. I know you probably heard that, but I did not. Another greatsword. This game really wants me to pivot to the greatsword. Yo, what's up, Alok Sakar? Oh yes, Dark Souls 1. Worth every penny. So normally, Eric, I hear that as well when my sound isn't all fucked up. And it scares me really good. Because it is always very shocking to hear that. Yeah, like pretty much everything I need to level up. I guess we can kill this guy. We still might get dusted by Ricard. Whoop. Nice, I just fully missed. What a combo. Solair's helmet. Velka's talisman. Okay, I think I can technically homeward wrong warp now. So if we find the Lord Vessel, this is GG. Bow! Dude, I want to play Shadow Tower. I'm excited to finally play Shadow Tower. Completely. I think we want to... Yeah, we want to go to Crestfallen... Jesus Christ. I haven't played all of it. I played a decent amount of it on Vita. But it just kind of fell off. It was very clunky to play on Vita because I needed to use the R2 button, and that was like a touch screen. No bow for me. Definitely want to try and tune in for Shadow Tower. It'll probably be a little while. I think we got to play Final Fantasy IX before that, so it probably won't be for a little while, but yeah, that game is sick. It's really cool being able to see like the Souls DNA in it, where you're just like, ah, okay, so this is the mechanic that would then go on to become Dark Souls. I think I can just drop from here. Whoop! Cast light, okay. Dude, I'm listening to some new metal from the Sonic 06 soundtrack right now. I'm so sorry you guys can't hear it. Sent it with the absurdity. I do love that. One of my favorite things about Shadow Tower was just reading the manual and not knowing if it was like... If it was like the intentional... The actual intentional lore of the game. Say hi to Steph. I don't do requests, Eric Germ. I don't do that. Hello, Steph. Hope you're doing well, Steph. I wish Steph could hear the song I'm listening to. Peculiar doll. Okay. Eric, if I say hi to Steph, then I'm going to have to say hi to everyone in chat. Okay, so we can go to the Painted World. I think that it's also kind of pointing us towards Gwendolyn. We don't have the cage key. You do say hi to everyone in chat. It's true, I do feel really bad if I don't say hi to everyone in chat. Listen, I don't see Steph in chat. So, if I say hi to Steph, I have to say hi to everyone else who's not in chat, but wants me to say hi. Alright, this is gonna be painful. With the Drake sword, it's gonna suck. I can't believe we haven't found, like, a better weapon yet. I mean, I guess there was the silver tracer, but... Come on! I think I'm, like, missing his ankle. I'm definitely missing his ankle. This might work, actually. Oh well. Kill you the old-fashioned way. I don't know what did the last hit. The main theme for Sonic 06 is really good, and then they just have like a new metal guy rapping over it, and it's very funny. Crystal Ember. If we found a crystal weapon, that would be helpful. I don't think we can really level up anymore. Like, I don't want to use the, I could level up the greatsword, I guess. I do like homing soul mass or whatever I have. I do have some spells, like Dragon Breath. I don't know how good Dragon Breath is, though. I've never really used the Dragon Breath spell. My build is pretty optimal. It's the most optimal it can be. I'm mostly intelligence and I'm using the Drake sword. I think we did find Dark Orb somewhere. And we have a Catalyst, so, like, in theory, we could be doing a whole bunch of damage, but... Oh, so if you think the Drake sword is optimal, it is kind of a big meme that, like, this sword feels really good in the early game when you first get it. But because it's a dragon weapon, it doesn't actually scale with any of your stats. It only scales with upgrading it. So it's actually pretty bad. Like, the deeper into the game you get, it, like, the damage on it tops off pretty quickly. But, I mean, I am level, 188. Which is pretty wild. I wonder if you can land on that one part and then just be dead. Alright, well, we can fight the 4 kings. Basically a disc 1 nuke. Yeah. I think I might be dead. I did see my health drain completely. Yeah. That gives me time to turn off the fucking Sonic 06 soundtrack so I don't have to be the only one hearing it. In this world. Yeah, it's good when that happens. It's actually a good thing. That's what I wanted that to happen. I guess I could probably put on more armor as well. Put on the dingy gloves. Looking pretty sick. Forgot that I have to wait for the elevator. Now we gotta wait even longer. Right. Yay! Okay, yay. I was like, oh, I should get my souls back. I mean, I kind of do want to go that direction again. Just because I would like to have the 10 humanity. I mean, we have no shortage of humanity either, but... It increases the item discovery, which I guess is good. Get some of this... Actually, I might be able to use the pine resin on this. I forget. I feel like you can't use pine resin. On a Drake weapon, or on a dragon weapon. I need to replay Twisted Metal. Preferably 2. I keep getting caught. I feel like I was pretty good at this jump for a while. Felt basically free. I don't think I was full speed to get that jump there. The series is very good. Yeah, it looks really cool. There we go. Aha. You were told someone made a Twisted Metal 2 online? You've never been able to find it? That does sound pretty sick. Eric, have you heard about Resident Evil Outbreak? We should try and get Resident Evil Outbreak going sometime. Okay, I can't use it. I might be able to, like, tumble buff it or something, but... I forget how to tumble buff. Okay, let's go kill Gwendolyn. It might take forever. I've not heard of it. Resident Evil Outbreak was a PS2 game, I think? Whereas basically, it was basically, like Left 4 Dead, but in Resident Evil. With, like, tank controls and shit. It was a multiplayer game where you played as different characters, and there was, like, 4, like, standalone stories about, like, life in Raccoon City when, the events of Resident Evil 2 and 3 are happening. Oh, yeah, I think that's Resident Evil 0, isn't it? Sunlight Maggot's pretty good. I think that's... Or, no, that might be Code Veronica. I haven't played Code Veronica. You want to play Left 4 Dead again? Did you ever play that, like, new Left 4 Dead game from, like, the same creators? It was, like, Back 4 Blood or whatever. That game any good? I feel like I didn't hear anything about it, so I imagine it wasn't good. Yeah, Code Veronica is the one. I think you play as, like, Rebecca, right? Alright. Honestly, not that bad of damage. Don't teleport away, you little fucker. Mark broke his leg and the bunk beds were in the living room. That's when you got it. Yeah, I think that one's widely considered to not be very good. I think there's some cool shit in it, but I think there's like literally a way that you can just soft lock yourself in it. Because of like the weird like mechanic where you go back and forth between the two characters. Yeah, that was and Steve, yeah. I never played that. I should do a whole Resident Evil series playthrough at some point. There's like so many of the games I never played. Back in the day, I used to watch Eric play Resident Evil 2, and it scared the shit out of me. Definitely want to see a first Code Veronica run. I'd be open for that. Listen, no matter what, there's no way it's any worse than some of the shit I've played on stream recently. From what I've heard, it's a perfectly functional game, unlike Sonic 06. Okay, so he dropped some stuff that I already have 100 of. Remember Dead Rising? Yeah, Dead Rising was sick. I've only played Dead Rising 1. I remember playing Dead Rising's demo for the first time and being blown away by how many zombies were on the screen. Okay, we got a Lord Soul. That's not at all what I wanted, but... Massively less glitchy than 06, yeah. Man, Sonic 06 was quite an experience. Alright, let's just Homeward Bone back. I don't feel like walking down that hallway. Did I play 7 Days to Die? I did not. Is that any good? Yeah, I still have a whole lot of levels I gotta do. You made this name when you bought a 360 for Dead Rising after seeing it live and being blown away. Yeah, we went over to one of my friend's houses and she had an Xbox 360 and she had the demo of it, like when the demo came out, and we were all like, no fucking way! This is insane! And it just... I think that was around when Eric finally got an Xbox 360. And I was very excited about it. I got nothing for that. I don't think I get anything for killing this guy either, but... You had to buy it and an HD TV for it. I feel like the 360, us getting it, or like you getting it, was more to do with Halo, right? I think that was the big console seller for us, was Halo 3. Wouldn't play on our old 50-year-old TV, yeah. I can't believe you found that one on eBay. The one that was set in furniture. You liked it? True sandbox, a survival sandbox, you think you would call it? So is it kind of like a, that's not like DayZ or whatever, right? That's kind of like an extraction shooter or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I've seen much of 7 Days to Die. Hey, we can do the Drake Sword strat, so then we accidentally break the Drake Sword. I do need to be careful with the Drake Sword's durability. Do not sell until 9/25/07 sticker while cleaning. That's nuts. I don't have my humanity back, so I guess at some point I died without getting my bloodstain back. Unfortunate. These guys are such dickheads. These spear guys. Every fucking From Software game, anytime there's a guy with a spear, he's the worst guy I've ever had to deal with. Dun 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 dun. No, I don't want to return. Oh, so 7 Days to Die is more like a Minecraft sort of thing? That's interesting. There is a blacksmith here, so we might be able to actually, like, level up a good weapon. In this world. Alright, I got scammed, I think. One of those was just empty. I wonder if it's because it's like an item that I already had a bunch of. Orange charred ring. Ugh. Hoping this guy will drop a weapon. I don't think it's really worth killing all the mimics here. Rather just get all the chests. This guy's gonna, like, straight up kill me. Yikes. Alright. Sure. Alright, let's see what Ornstein and Smo have for us. I'm pretty sure it's like... I forget the specifics of it, but I feel like if you don't... It's like almost guaranteed that we will not find the Lord Vessel here. At least from Guinevere. I forget the specifics of it. There's something weird like that. Let's go to the blacksmith. Ornstein and Smo with the Drake Sword is going to be kind of annoying. Maybe we'll find a bow. Make it slightly less annoying. You died there so many times. Yeah, this is a rough area on a first playthrough. A dragon vendor. No, there is a giant blacksmith. Yo, hell yeah, Frostwad work's done. Fuck yes. We'll go here and we'll see if the, I can get this one here. Yeah, the big fella. These things are so goddamn annoying. Randomizers are so funny, because, like, the one that we started the other day... We had much better weapons the whole time, but a much worse build. There's a chest behind this guy that could have the Lord Vessel in it. Yep, see you later. Prism stones, good.
Prism.
How helpful. Now I'll know which falls will kill me or not. Ah. Yeah. Did I really miss that guy? Hello. How are you? Okay. How was the rest of work? Smart. I love you so much. So he can forge some of our weapons. Well, let's see what he's got. Firekeeper soul. He's got chunks. Antiquated skirt. So he doesn't really have anything for us. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything for us. Like, we could dupe. I was really hoping he would have a bow. Man, I feel like the sword is definitely going to break. How much durability does it even have? $220 out of 360. I think we're pretty safe. Oh, I should have went the other way. I don't know how many attacks it takes to stagger him. Find our humanity here. Classic. Yeah, I don't know how many attacks it takes to stagger them with the Drake Sword. I imagine 3 or 4. Alright, it seems like 3. Come on, you fucking dick. Did this song sound so Golden Sun? Okay, so I think talking to Guinevere here. These guys are always here. These games made you fall in love with the song Humanity by the Scorpions. I don't think I'm familiar with that song. These games made me fall in love with the song Human by Rag and Bone Man. Dreamer wasn't randomized. It literally wasn't randomized earlier when I booted up Prepare to Die edition and not the randomizer. Oh, there's still a bunch of checks we didn't do here. In this world. Yeah, I forget how it is, but it's like people like never have it. But I think that makes a lot of the enemies disappear. There's these lamos that I don't really need to fight. I think we can go upstairs and open up all the other chests. That way we went. This way has the Titanite demon. Okay, so these guys are still here. I thought they would be gone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clown fiesta, dude. Oi! Alright, Chad, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. Frostwad just got done work, so I'm going to go hang out with her, figure out some dinner. But thanks for hanging. We'll remember to play the randomized version of this tomorrow, and we'll finish up. And, yeah, we'll see what awaits us. An hour and 35 minutes in. We do have some stuff that we need in order to finish up the rando pretty quick. No problem. We have Purple Coward's Crystal. We have a Lord Soul. Really, all we need is the Lord Vessel, and then we have options, but... Let's see who's streaming, and let's throw someone a raid. It will stop the music, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll make sure that everything's running correctly tomorrow. We'll, so that way you guys can listen to Sonic 06 with me. In this world... Thanks for hanging, everyone. Had a lot of fun. I think I'm going to throw it over to Nyloom. She's been streaming more and more, and it's been nice to see her streaming. She is finishing Outer Wilds today, so we'll just throw it over to her and just kind of raid and dash, because I've never played this game, and I feel like people are always like, ah. But Nyloom's great. Everyone should follow her. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll get back to it. And then at some point this week, I'll be doing my art stream. So stick around for that. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.